What's the fact?
The cornea is the only part of the body with no blood supply. It gets its oxygen directly from the air. The human body contains enough fat to make 7 bars of soap. Embryos develop fingerprints 3 months after conception. Between birth and death, the human body goes from having 300 bones to 206. Hearts can beat outside of their bodies. When you blush, the inside of your stomach does too. People have a diving reflex that shuts down bodily functions when submerged in water to prevent drowning. Okay, I had to look this one up because it doesn't exactly mean people aren't capable of peeing in the pool, because we all know that happens. It's a clever psychological mechanism enabling the body to manage and tolerate a lower level of oxygen. Phew. Okay, so your heart rate slows down. The blood vessels in your body become more narrow. This reduces the blood flow to the limbs in our bodies. That way, organs that really need the oxygen, like the brain and the heart, can get it. And the last thing, during deep dives, a blood shift occurs, allowing blood plasma and water to pass through organs and circulatory walls to the chest to protect the organs from the increase in pressure. The lungs gradually fill up with blood plasma, which is reabsorbed when pressure drops. There are certain kinds of tumors that can grow their own teeth and hair. They're called teratomas. People are bioluminescent. The light just isn't perceptible to the human eye. And I had to look this one up too. It means our bodies emit tiny amounts of light that are just too weak for us to see. Your brain can survive 5 to 10 minutes without oxygen. In cases of extreme starvation, the brain will begin to eat itself. When listening to music, your heartbeat will sync with the rhythm. The small intestine is roughly 23 feet long. 1/4 of your bones are in your feet. Every organ you have 2 of, you only need 1 to survive. There are more than 100,000 miles of blood vessels in your body. You're taller in the morning than you are at nighttime.
ChrisTopProgram.com, home to No Name the Dark Web Serial Killer, rideshare stories, and What the Fact.
What's the fact?
You can't breathe and swallow at the same time. You just tried to breathe and swallow at the same time. Your left kidney is higher up than your right kidney. Your ears and your nose never stop growing. Pregnancy brain is totally real. Women's brains actually shrink during pregnancy. You can insert your own joke here because I don't want to get in trouble. If you smooth out all the wrinkles in your brain, it would lay flat the size of a pillowcase. Stomach acid can dissolve metal. If it touches your skin, it would actually burn right through it. At some point, you may have fought cancer. The average person produces enough saliva in their lifetime to fill 2 swimming pools. Tongue prints are as unique as fingerprints. People shed about 600,000 particles of skin every hour. Babies only blink once or twice a minute, while adults average 10 times a minute. That might be why I think babies are creepy sometimes. The jaw muscle is the strongest in the human body. When you're awake, your brain produces enough electricity to light a light bulb. In camera terms, the human eye is about 576 megapixels. You carry on average about 4 pounds of bacteria in your body. The highest recorded fever ever was 115 degrees Fahrenheit. 50% of your hand strength comes from your pinky finger. Men's testicles hang below their bodies because sperm dies at body temperature. Cornflakes have more genes than people do. You might feel like you gotta work out, but sex only burns about 3.6 calories a minute. Ladies, you can insert your joke here. People can't digest grass. Despite health fanatics claiming wheatgrass aids digestion, humans would actually need several more stomachs to digest it, like cows have.
What the Fact is a Chris Top program production.
What the fact?